Hello and welcome to the first of many videos where I go over crypto, finance, and investing topics and anything I find interesting in the future. So you're probably wondering, how can I become a millionaire when I retire? To do this, you'll have to invest in a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is an individual retirement account where if you contribute a certain amount of money each year, it'll grow and you'll find yourself at $1 million when you turn 60. This is information that I really want more people to know, so hit that like button if you want to become a millionaire. Now, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's focused on long-term growth and making sure that if you contribute a certain amount, you'll pull out tax-free money. And disclaimer, I'm not a millionaire, but as long as I keep contributing to my Roth, hopefully I'll be one someday. So to do this, you're going to want to go to a broker like TD Ameritrade or Charles Schwab. I personally use TD Ameritrade because I like their platform and it's a little bit more advanced. So there's basically two different kinds of IRAs, a traditional and a Roth. What makes them different is the way that they're taxed, whether it be pre-tax income or post-tax income. So Roth IRAs are funded with after-tax dollars, so they are not tax deductible, but when you go to withdraw that money, it's going to be tax-free. So on the contrary, traditional IRAs are funded with pre-tax dollars. So when you go to withdraw those funds, you will be taxed on capital gains. Almost all brokerages will offer a Roth and traditional IRA, so you won't have to worry about having limited choices. So Roths are a little bit less restrictive compared to their traditional counterparts, and contributions can be made at any age as long as the account holder has earned any income. So there is a catch to IRAs. The IRS does limit how much you can contribute each year to IRAs, and with a Roth, you can contribute up to $6,000 a year. And once you turn 50, you can contribute $7,000 a year. So after opening an IRA with your selected broker, you can start contributing anytime you want. So you might be thinking, how does this account make me a millionaire, and how does my money grow when I have it in there? And the answer to this is the stock market has returned an average of 7 to 10%. This means that the money you contribute to this account could grow at 7 to 10% every year in steady growth. So once you have contributions in your account, there are several ways that you can customize the way you invest. One of the ways would just be buying shares or index funds yourself and then monitoring those assets. And what I mean by this is that you'll have total freedom on buying whichever companies or index funds that you think will do the best over the years. The S&P 500 tracks the 500 best companies in the US, and they'll give you solid returns as well as quarterly dividends. And if you don't know what dividends are, I'll get that in the next video. Another way to customize your investment preferences is using the brokerage's investing strategies, where they will invest your money in steady index funds and more safe plays if you don't feel comfortable making your own risk tolerance. Some providers will have more diverse stock or exchange traded fund offerings than others. It all depends on what investments you want in your account. Your risk tolerance is purely up to you, whether you want to make the trades yourself and buy shares in companies you believe in, or you want to utilize the brokerage's exchange traded funds. Now we get to the numbers, and right here is the calculation on if you contributed $6,000 a year to a Roth IRA starting at the age of 25. As you contribute to your Roth IRA, your investments will continue to grow on top of each other because of compound interest. Saving for retirement may be a little boring at first, and maybe you don't think it's important right now, but at the end of all this, when you no longer want to work, you'll thank yourself later for that large sum of money. Starting at the age of 25, if you contribute that $6,000 a year at an annual return of around 8%, at age 60, you'll end up with $1 million. This has to do with the market steadily rising in price, where all your shares are slowly increasing year after year, and dividends are reinvested on top of what you already have. And because you used post-tax dollars, all the money that you withdraw from that account is tax-free. And a Roth is good as well because there's no minimum required contributions either. There's no targets to be hit or unrealistic goals, so it's really up to you on how much you want to contribute to your account. So this was just a quick overview of a Roth IRA and how you could potentially retire a millionaire as long as you just do one simple thing. Contribute $6,000 a year to this account, starting at the age of 25. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. I'll be coming out with a lot more videos on topics like this that I think are extremely beneficial to people my age and your guys' age. I want to thank you for sticking around. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you'll get notified whenever I make a new post. I'm Kilimanjaro, and thank you for watching.